What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna show you how to change the oil and the filter in the motorcycle. I have a BMW F800R from 2012. The spring is coming, as you can see, so I decided that it's time to do a checkup, and changing the oil and the filter is one of the things I'm gonna do. Now, the best thing to do before you change the oil is to drive or ride the motorcycle a little bit, so you have the oil a little more fluid to really drain completely. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to take it for a spin and see you guys back in a second. Oh. Alright, so the engine is all nice and warm, and the oil also very fluid, hopefully. So it's time to do the oil change. The first thing you need to do is to put it on the center stand. So yeah, and if you come closer, you'll see there is the filter, oil filter is right here. We need to replace it, and also this is where the oil is coming out from as well. This is how you check the oil level, and yeah, after you replace it, it should be all good. Alright, so I'm back from a short trip just to make the oil more fluid, so it drains better. So as I mentioned, this is where the oil is going to be draining from. This is the filter, and this is the oil pan that is going to collect all the used oil. And then when that's done, I'm going to replace the oil. For some reason I like this brand. It's going to be replaced through the this stick dip. Yeah, but all in a good time. Anyway, I'm gonna loosen it just so the oil flows a little better. I'm gonna use this socket wrench, and let's see. All right, that's basically it. It's better to use glass because you are going to get dirty. And it's exactly what I was mentioning, right? Oil is nice and warm, feels good. By the way, it takes 3 liters of oil to replace it when you also replace the filter. And speaking of the filter, I decided to go with the same brand that I had in the motorcycle before, which is, in my case, this one, Marle OC619. As you can see, the oil drained really fast, which makes me happy. It was fluid enough. And now it's time to also do the filter. Let's see. It might be a little stuck, and I'm probably going to use some tools. Sure enough. Not budging. Okay, there you go. Slowly So I'm gonna let it drain for a few minutes, and then when I come back, then we'll replace the oil, and then we'll take it from there. See you in a few. Right. So it's been about 10 minutes or so, and as you can see, there is no more dripping oil. That means that my engine is as empty as it can be. Again, make sure that you open all the holes, basically where the dipstick is, where the filter was, and of course the one for the oil itself. So anyway, it stopped dripping now, and I'm ready to replace it with a new oil. First, I'm gonna put back on the new filter, basically. So in order to assure a seal, I'm normally putting a little bit of the old oil around the seal, just to assure a better seal process. And I need to use one of the tools. To make sure it's as tight as possible without over tightening it. I kind of remember how tight it was when I took it off, so yeah, I'm doing the same. That should do. All right, it's not dripping anymore. I'm taking the old oil out, away I meant. And make sure that I'm tightening this quite well, actually. All right. It doesn't take much. Seems quite tight. Good torque there. That got me a second one. All right. It's time to put a new oil in. And in order to do that, I'm going to use a funnel and take the dipstick out. And then in the instructions of my motorcycle, it says that it takes about 3 liters. This is a 4-liter container. But I never know if the engine is completely empty or not. So I'm going to put about 2.5, and then I keep checking with a dipstick. Of course, in order for the oil to go in the filter, and so you have to start the engine. So I'm going to probably put about 2.8 liters and then go for a quick ride, and then I'll check the oil level to see if it's good. This is actually a simple process to replacing, the oil and the filter, and it's quite rewarding at the end. And also what I like about it is the fact that I can choose the oil I want, the best on the market, and the filter as well. And it doesn't have to cost you very much. If you do it yourself, you choose the best products, and it costs you a fraction of what they charge you for this simple process. All right, where am I now? Yeah, still have a little to go. All right, so it's about 2 and 2.8 liters, almost 3. And as I said, I want to make sure that overloading it with oil. So for that reason, I'm gonna check first. Then I'm gonna take it for a ride to make sure that the oil goes into all the parts, including the filter, which can absorb quite a bit of oil. And then I'm coming back, and then I'll check to see if I have to put more oil. Let's see. Dipstick. All right, has to be between min and max. In the middle is optimum. There we go. And it looks like it's quite over the max. That's because it did not reach in all the parts, including the filter. So it looks like it has enough for now, but I'm gonna take it for a ride and then I'll come back and take it from there. Alright, so I came back from a quick ride just to make sure that the oil flows into all the parts and including the filter. Now I'm ready to check it. I let it cool off for a few minutes, and now I'm gonna check the oil level. Yes, so this is the dipstick. First of all, I need to clean it, make sure it's not indicating too high of a level because the oil was flowing in there. So now it's relatively dry. All right, let's check. Okay, let's see. And the level seems to be relatively, I don't know if you can see, between halfway mark and the maximum, which tell me it's quite good. So at this point, I'm not gonna fill it up to 3 liters because I don't know how much oil was in there in the from the old oil actually. So what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Maybe I'll check for the next few days to see if the level goes down, and if it does, then I'll add a little more up to the amount of 3 liters. At this point I put 2.8 and it looks like it's perfect amount, but as I said, it's a good idea to actually check for the next week or so to make sure that it stays at a good level. Also make sure that there is no oil drip at the oil bath here, and also the filter. If you did a good job, then there should be no drip, but a visual check in the morning it's enough. And that's it, folks. Make sure you subscribe and like if you like it, and I'll see you guys to the next video. Have a great spring. Bye.